We are back, episode 193 of Journey to a Million here on this Wednesday night. Myself, Drew Skyberg here, joined alongside not Zack Rausch. Instead, we got Alex Trowbridge and Jared Valleskey here. Zach, a late scratch tonight. Sounds like a pregame injury. His status is TBD moving forward. I'm kidding. Life happens. Zach, other priorities, let's say, even though making some commitments here on the show. So we got no Zach tonight. Alex was planned as always, and it's great to have Alex here. Always a joy to have him, especially at this time of the year with the NFL draft season here, and also usually our season where we like to throw a game or two in the pod. So works well. Alex, how we doing?
Pretty good, man. You'll see me always, every week from now on.
Yeah. We got draft coming up and whatnot, so even better to have you. And Jared, of course, a regular. He's met with the Brewers right now, as am I. Been going to already been to 3 games this year.
Take me. I need to go to more in Chicago. It kind of sucks.
How are you gonna get there? I get standing room tickets.
Drive me back.
Go.
Drive me back. Just drive me back. That's all you need to do. Drive me back.
You take
Chicago,
the train.
I was gonna say, take the train.
I can go to Kenosha, but the train doesn't run at.
Oh no,
Take
dude, take the
really
bus.
expensive Amtrak.
I could take a bus. Yeah, but a bus is like a 4-hour ride, and the game ends at like 10:30.
Dude, I promise the bus
From
ain't
Chicago
that bad.
to Milwaukee.
It's not that bad. We took a bus from Milwaukee to Chicago, the airport. It really wasn't that bad.
What if you just
Okay, but then I go to the airport, and then I take the blue line, but the blue line doesn't run after like 11 p.m. So I have to
Just
Uber.
go home
Sure,
early.
we map this out better? So on your way back, either you come back for a weekend.
Oh,
What was
Or
that? What I
you-
do? Or I what?
never come back.
Boom, we got booted.
Damn, I come back for a weekend or just
Did
disappear?
you hear what I said?
You got booted.
No.
You got booted. No,
I got
didn't.
okay. Well, what I was saying was, instead what we do, we pick you up for a weekend, and then on the way back, like we hit the Friday game.
Any weekend, I'm 100% down. I can train up at like 4:00, get to Kenosha at like 5, or I could get to Milwaukee somehow, but that's pretty tough. You just have to pick me up in Kenosha.
Yeah, boom.
Or I could have Ava's mom get a car. I could drive to the game, and then
I don't like you
Friday
driving.
we can go. Saturday, even Sunday afternoon. Like I can go to all 3 on the weekend.
I need you to experience all the construction experience from the game, the 94 experience, where 94 is going to be closed. Our exit. I'm literally driving through Marquette, Jared, to get home to the game. Then it gets better.
Really?
That 43 construction, it's worse now. Through Sheboygan, it's one lane.
They fixed it. Oh, Sheboygan. Yeah, that's right.
Guess what?
You
Sheboygan's
said
all one
that.
lane there. Gets even better.
Yeah.
Utzberg, right after you get after there, it's one lane there. Extra 10 minutes there alone.
Awesome.
My ride is like an extra 15 minutes on the way home now because of that construction. Way there, it's actually not too bad because you can dodge some of it, but just with how Milwaukee's constructed, can't dodge. The way back is miserable. I got to experience that last night, especially in an awesome storm as well. So, yeah.
I was gonna say you went to the game and there was like really bad weather. I heard.
So
like BA was
they had a
talking about it
tornado
all
warning.
night, that it was.
Yeah, they had a tornado warning, and
There was like hail, a lot of hail. I saw some places.
Yeah,
There was a
but
tornado
In the
down there.
Milwaukee area.
I was fascinated. Yeah, tornado warning, everything. Everybody's phones go off during the game, like right at the start of the game, and we don't
really?
take shelter or anything. We just it was tornado warning, whatever. It was like,
Well, you're in
nope.
shelter, right?
Yeah.
whoa.
AmFam's awesome.
I was
It's got
like,
a roof. So you can
yeah,
just
game
stay
goes
there.
out, guys.
The roof stops the tornado, so it's
I was
fine.
getting
Like
texts,
take shelter, like where in the mini donut stand? Like where are you gonna take shelter?
Well, they have like
You're in
bathrooms. They
shelter.
actually do have set emergency
Yeah,
areas, but
for a
I was getting
tornado.
texts like, "Are you guys sheltering?" And I'm like, "No, game on."
Yeah.
We don't
I
stop
thought
for
something
that, no.
happened off topic. I thought something happened in the Heat and Hornets game. A lot of people had the technical difficulties thing. Do you see that?
I heard
It was like
I
right
listened to the
before
game, but-
Lamelo's game winner. Anyone that had like league pass or anything on the TV, like it just said technical difficulties for like 2 minutes. So people just assumed like, okay, something bad happened in the game or weather or something. But like, no, the game just continued. It was just a network issue. But yeah.
brutal, but play-in, I just have a hard time trying to get all excited for the play-in, to be honest. So makes me sad, but I don't know. Otherwise, look, I mean, draft here is now, 8 days away is the counter, guys. It's flying by. I always like draft season. I think obviously going to the draft last year was exciting. I know, Jared, you were able to go. Alex, did you get to go to the draft?
No.
We got to cross that off your
That was
list.
awesome last year.
It's just
That
incredible.
was awesome. Watching,
I went 4
watching
times, 3
the
days.
Colts draft Tyler Warren. That was awesome.
I
Even
was-
the Packers drafting Golden. That was cool. It was cool to be there. It was awesome.
I was trying to find a way down there, but I was 4 hours away, and
Yeah.
I would have been able to go for like the third day probably, but at that point it was tough.
Well, there's a Brad
That was a
Paisley
good-
concert after.
15 minutes. I was a good 15 minutes away or so.
Yeah. No, it was awesome. I would say not even just the players being drafted. I think what people really don't know about the NFL draft until you go is it's a convention of NFL fans. It is truly remarkable the amount of fans who come from not just in the United States, not just the respective state it's in, but across the world. It's pretty cool. Like you can like pin a map where where everybody came from. And then they also, one of my favorite parts though is also a lot of food sponsors come in. So a lot of free food. Jersey Mike's,
That would
for
be your
example,
favorite
gave
spot.
a
Yep,
bunch of free
would
food.
definitely be.
Free subs. It's pretty cool. Helped with those high drink prices, $15 drinks. It was like $18 drinks or something. I was like, wow. But otherwise, no, it was just like a lot of the cool, like they had like a mini Hall of Fame they brought. And then
To your point, Drew, they were expecting around 250,000 people to be at the draft, but there was 312 unique visitors that also showed up. That's what it says. So there was around 600,000 attendees last year. Wow. The city of Green Bay by itself without suburbs is what, 100,000 maybe, like 112
Yeah.
at most. Like 5 times the amount of people
Crazy.
that the city can hold. It was awesome being there. I mean, it's all 3 days obviously,
Yeah.
but even day one, like they had to close it off because there was too many people. Like
It's free admission too, we should add. Just makes it even cooler. Pittsburgh has got that's just an awesome thing to host, but right. Nonetheless, right, 3-day event, April 23rd, 25th. So they're hosting it in the park still around it, but then it's also going to be in the stadium as well, it sounds like. I mean, I assume it's going to be probably similarly set up to how the Green Bay one was set up, but I don't really know. But that's going to be good. Obviously, of course, right now what we care about is we're not attending this year, right? Prospects itself, especially maybe, yeah. I feel like both. I think it's always really fair to start where both of our teams are, from the standpoint of this is a unique year because first time for us doing the pod where neither team has a first round pick. So
maybe that's why I've just not been following as closely. It's because like I don't know. My team's not going to get a pick, so
like you don't have a first round pick, and it just makes it a little hard to get that same buzz around those top prospects as we normally do, which we'll still talk about some of those guys. But I mean, generally, I mean, from at least if we want to start with the Packers draft, I feel like probably a good spot to start, especially you got Alex here, is I feel like when you look at needs in this draft right away, I think of like day 2, call it, right? Because that's obviously when the first pick is for them. Right away, it's going to be interior defensive line and secondary. I feel like those are going to be spots we go right away. Go start there. And then from there, it's like, okay, probably work an offensive line, with a few of those picks. Again, they got 8 picks in this draft. Sounds like potentially right now with the Wicks trade, 10 next year. So I think those are just overall needs first. Probably got to add a running back at some point. Now that, good chunk of it's passed, you let Wilson walk to Seattle. I feel like going running back's a spot there. There's some guys I like day 3, and even who might jump into day 2 who I wouldn't hate if they got. I mean, from a landing spot standpoint, I'm sure there'd be some piece, but like Emmett Johnson, Mike Washington, feel like both of those RBs, if they somehow get in a spot where they could get them, that'd be pretty intriguing, especially behind Jacobs. But that was my initial thought on Packers. Anything to add there, Alex?
Yeah, I mean, I assume with our first pick, it's gotta be addressing one of our defensive needs. Either corner or linebacker would be my guess. The corner class actually kind of deep. I don't know. I kind of like the corner class. There's a couple of guys there, like, if Chris Johnson out of San Diego State were to fall, that'd be pretty sweet. Keontae Scott, I love Keontae Scott, but he would be a terrible fit for the Packers. He's gonna be like Darnell Savage light. We don't need that. D'Angelo Pons maybe finds his way there, or like some of the linebackers. I don't know. There's not that many linebackers that I can really think. Like Kyle Lewis will be around there, maybe in the third round, even if he falls more. Like, I don't know. Our first pick should definitely be defensive, and then I'm hoping we get a running back. I suspect there's gonna be a lot of running backs taken day 3 this year, just because of the way the class is setting up.
Yeah,
I love Mike Washington, but I feel like we're not gonna be the ones that end up with him.
Yeah, I feel like, especially when I mentioned Johnson and Washington, this class is weird, and from a fantasy standpoint too, it's going to be intriguing because there's probably right. I mean, from a first round standpoint, there's probably like I don't know 7 fantasy relevant guys maybe in the first round. We can debate that, whatever. But from there, like from a running back standpoint, probably only 1, maybe. I don't even want to say maybe 2. Like, do we really think if a guy's gonna another running back's gonna jump in the first round? I a month ago, if you asked me, I would have said yes, but now I feel like the answer is probably more of a no. So I feel like round 2, round 3 is gonna really feature Price, Washington, Johnson.
Even Holman is the next highest on the big board, but like, I think we're getting into day 3 already with those guys. I feel like
it's a weird class from especially that skill position standpoint, which of course we like to really talk in that lens. I mean, really talking about that lens on here, of course, in the show, given the fantasy aspects, but also still try to keep it from a positional standpoint, kind of where we want to target. Jared,
there's a lot of wide receivers in this class, though. I think there's gonna be a ton drafted throughout the first 2 rounds. Yeah, I got all the Indiana boys, and then you get pretty deep into the first round.
I mean, I've just looked at things about the Colts because obviously I want to know who we're looking at, who we need. I don't know. I feel like a lot of people are saying trade up to a late first and get a defensive player. I don't know. I don't know if we want to give up more draft capital for this year. It's like I already see people saying drafting a quarterback with our 73rd pick, LSU's quarterback. What's his name? Nussmeier. Yeah, I've seen people say that, and I'm like, okay, are we going down that road again? Cool, it's a safety net just in case Jones get hurt. But even then, we have Leonard, we still have Richardson. That's like 4 active quarterbacks. I don't know. But I've seen a lot of defensive players, the Clemson players, a lot of target on them at late first round. I don't know their full names. Parker.
EJ Parker.
They got a lot of attractive players there. From
I've seen a lot. All I've seen is like I said, I don't know a lot of defensive players, but I saw a lot of Clemson hype saying that trade up into the end of the first, grab a defensive player from Clemson, and I don't know. I'm not buying into the whole quarterback thing. Yeah, sure, we lost a lot of players on defense, so I get that. Receivers will be fine, I guess. I mean,
I was thinking safety, Jared.
Well, yeah, we're losing Kenny Moore too, though. We're trading Kenny Moore. It depends who we get for him. That's what I'm saying, because we're not going to just trade him for nothing. I'm guessing we're going to get picks. But even then, Tavarius Ward, he's contemplating retirement still, even if he's healthy. He only played like 6 games last year. He has concussion history. Sauce Gardner will be fine, but you got to replace Kenny Moore and Ward. So yeah, maybe safety, another cornerback, throw in there.
I think you need
it just depends where we fall in the draft, though.
Yeah.
It all depends, where we fall. And we lost Nick Cross, who was our safety. So there's a lot defensively we have to address, but I mean, offensively, I think we're fine. We were fine until Jones got hurt. Even defense, we were fine, but then we started playing decent teams, and yeah, you saw how that went. the Brewers have the ability to do the same thing the Colts did, go from 8-2 to 8-9. So hopefully they don't lose tonight.
Nice. That was good.
That was
I hate
awesome.
it. I hate the stat, but that's good.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, it'll be interesting. I feel like both of our teams are going to be focusing defense here. I mean, obviously Packers. It feels like Packers are going to probably just draft a running back at some point in this draft. I don't think that would be a surprise. I think conversely too. I think the Colts are going to go receiver at some point this draft, but not like. I mean, neither.
It'd be like
not,
a third
not
round
heavily.
pick.
Yeah.
Third or fourth, probably. Yeah.
I like the idea. Skylar Bell too. I was just like that was one of the receivers who was like more day two. Like, what Alex gave me a little face, but like a round 4. I don't know if that'll be. You think he's gonna last round 3?
Here's my bold take.
Probably.
My
Athlete.
bold. I know we're not into like the full draft yet. What we think's we did a mock draft a while ago. The Jets came out and said they're committing to Geno, right? Like they think he's going to bring them to the promised land, whatever they said, right? How crazy is it if the Jets don't go Reese and they go receiver? They go Tate at 2, or they go,
I'd be shocked.
even like Lemon.
Dude, there's just no way.
I've seen a lot of hype around
Jared's
that
seen it.
happening because I've seen it. Yeah, I've seen it. I'm just saying, like Garrett Wilson, you want to give Geno another weapon, right? Like that could help.
If they do
But then
that,
again, you need that defensive edge too. I mean, I don't know.
if they do that, they're saying goodbye to their coach. Like they have to give him some help on defense if they want to see better production than what they had last year. And if they pick at 2 and they take a wide receiver, that would be insane.
Yeah.
They would be giving
why
him
are
a
they
shot.
committing to Geno? Like, why do they think that the current receiving group on that team is good enough for Geno to make something of it?
They know it's not good enough for It's not good enough for anybody to make anything out of it. Their team is terrible, dude. Like they just need to start building and getting pieces so that their team doesn't suck.
That's why they go with. That's why they get Arvell Reese at 2.
I mean, that's what I've seen.
Dude,
like
I've seen a lot of.
but
I've seen a lot of people saying David Bailey now, possibly
No,
at 2.
no.
Which is crazy to me because I don't even think he's the best edge in the draft. But I don't hate him. But some people really hate David Bailey, and some people love.
He's
David
been polarizing. David
Yeah.
Bailey's been. You see him at 2. You see like, and I personally, I feel like I'm the mellow guy on him. I feel like he's gonna go between 3 and 7. I think it's fair. I've seen some people have him, in double digits, and I'm like, well, I think it's a little harsh. So
I think
if I'm not
I think
wrong,
he could end
I
up
think I saw
double digits.
Saints. I saw Saints. I think they have the
Saints at
8th pick.
Yep.
I'd
Yeah.
say Saints,
seen
Chiefs,
that.
and then Cowboys are like the 3 spots for him that I'm like, you get that guy.
Yeah. But what about Arizona at 3? That's why I kind of start with him at 3, because where else are they gonna? I mean,
Dude, I don't know. Like I've seen people say they're gonna get Sonny Styles. I feel like there's no way.
No.
Like, there's no way they take another linebacker this high in the draft after Isaiah Simmons. Like, maybe it's not a fair comparison, but
Would they
I
just
know.
go
Styles,
offensive
he
lineman?
was a converted safety, or he was a safety converted to linebacker. Like,
it feels like a trap. Yep.
yeah. So like, I feel like the safest pick for them is just go Maui Noah. He might not end up with the upside of like Ruben Bain, Sonny Styles, even Downs or Love or whatever. But like, I feel like it's
Paris
just
Johnson.
get a safe tackle. Just keep building. Your team also sucks. Just like get somebody that's gonna be good.
That's a fair position to start with.
Is it consensus that Love is going Titans? You think that's like?
So I was about to say, I feel very
Basically.
strong about that. It's not. I wouldn't say it's consensus, but
Dude, everybody has it, and I'm like, it's crazy.
Yeah.
well,
I get it.
The GM likes him. I mean, like that was something that popped out, and then once that narrative got out, and then it's of course the other stuff too, just about right. I mean, he's a generational running back prospect. Is the other piece I'd say too.
I mean,
but,
he's pretty good, yeah.
He's no
I
JT.
say
He's not-
generational, but like in the last 10 years, we've said generational 3 different times. So
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know about
Saquon was
generational. He's
generational.
so
like,
maybe I changed my word. They said it about Bijan. They said it about Gibbs. I mean,
yeah,
people said
he's-
about Genty.
well, they didn't. No, nobody was
yeah.
saying Gibbs was generational
Sure,
though in the
sure.
draft.
Well,
He's
all
like
track, but
he's a little
Bijan,
bit. He's a better prospect than Gibbs. I think. I think he's lower than Bijan and Genty. Some people have him above Genty. I don't see that.
So,
But I don't think he's going to be bad. I think he's going to be great. It's just weird taking a running back because of how much you're going to pay them for being a top whatever pick.
Where they're in the picks. And yeah, I'll say with the word, my point with using the word generational too is also we've used it for three guys, especially Genty, Bijan, and
Yeah.
it's not really, it's starting to be more of a trend now actually. So yeah, no, he's definitely
Everybody's generational at this point.
well, yeah, exactly.
If
So
you're the top at your position in any draft, you might be generational.
yeah,
Like, wasn't Marvin Harrison Jr. generational a few years ago?
Yeah.
Like,
well, I mean, his dad, like they are different generations. But
yeah,
I still believe in Marv, dude. He's going to be fine.
same. I'm gonna take his 1,500 yards line again this year, like I did last year.
You'll be a donation again.
Ended with like 700 or something.
So the other piece I feel strong about, I feel like Carnell Tate to the Saints that's my dream. I saw people mock him to the Giants, and I've seen them be mocked at.
Dude, people are mocking him to like top 3.
5.
People are mocking him, like I said.
Well, I think he goes either 6 or 6. I guess he could go 6, 7, or 8. To be honest with you. So
right, yeah, he could literally go anyone after the Titans, I guess. I can't see the Giants taking Carnell Tate.
I hope they don't.
Taking a receiver top 5 while you have Malik Neighbors seems ridiculous.
That's what I was thinking too.
If Sonny Styles is
I think
there or
Washington
Caleb
makes the most
Downs,
sense.
like you have to take Caleb Downs if he's there and you're the Giants. Like he's going to be there. I feel like they have to take Caleb Downs.
I like defense though too. Like even if they go Sonny Styles there.
Well, yeah, no, that's fine too. But like their secondary was so bad last year.
Yeah,
I feel like their front 7 is okay. So like,
if you bring up secondary too, do you think Delane would sneak up there too? Right, corner out of LSU.
I have no clue where he's going to end up either. Like
He's gonna be
him.
like,
I love the Chiefs taking him. I love the Saints taking him. I love the Commanders taking him. Would be fine. Like, I don't know where they
Where
end
would the
up.
Commanders go if they didn't take a receiver? Because I think that that's a good fit for Tate if he's that low. If not, even stretch into like Lemon.
The
Well,
Commanders.
they go ahead. They get David Bailey or
it depends who falls. Like they can get Bain, Downs, or Styles, maybe even.
Yeah,
if they're there.
There's just so many different avenues in that. Because I'm gonna fill out. I always do a pool where you guess the top 10. This is like one of the things I just love doing about draft season. Last 2 years I did pretty good. Like I've been finishing.
Well, last year was
middle.
chalk until like the 6th. Like we had like everything.
Yes, it was
like,
chalk. Yeah, but I did fairly well because of that. What I didn't have was now I'm trying to think of it. Whatever, it was one later. It was like 8 or 9 or something I missed, but so I didn't get the perfect because somebody had a near perfect, whatever. So that's always one I like doing, and I think gonna be where I'm really worried about is gonna be. I feel good. I personally think I could get the first, well, like at least like of the first 6 picks, I feel good about like 4 of them. I feel like there's gonna be 2 in there that I'm like, and maybe a day before the draft is gonna change, but.
Think anyone had a near perfect when the Texans traded up? You got Anderson and Stroud. No one predicted that. That was the last draft that I was like.
The Gibbs
very
one
excited
was
for the Colts. Yeah.
So crazy.
Richardson. Let me.
Okay. Case. So I think we're actually doing pretty good at this. So Washington there at 7. Is interesting because it feels like offense. It's either going to be an offense or an edge there. It's kind of where I'd say
they need a lot though, dude. Their team's so old. I'd just take whoever's the best player. Obviously, it's so much easier said than done. But just take the guy you like the most.
Yeah.
There's some other teams, right? When we go kind of in the top ones too, it was Miami at 11. It's just very interesting. That because when you talk, I bring up Miami because Alex just said, it's a team that they have a lot of different ways, to go and whatnot. Well, I'll introduce you to Miami.
Yeah. I mean, My guess is like receiver maybe.
Lemon?
Just the
I think Lemon goes before then. I think like Boston, maybe.
bro. I don't think Lemon's going before then.
You don't
No,
think so?
No.
No, I think the defenders in this class are way better than the offensive players.
I think you'll see.
Yeah, it's going to be really heavy defense in the top 10.
Yeah.
And then I think in the teens and 20s, we're going to get like Tyson Lemon, then like a random receiver somewhere in there, like whoever likes Boston or Casey or
Oh yeah,
Cooper.
Casey
Yeah,
too.
Cooper is definitely one of those picks. And it's just like the end of this draft or the end of the first round, the Patriots are going to reach on a receiver that sucks. And like, that's just what's going to happen. That's what the Patriots do.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's a fair way to sum it up.
I think the Patriots are not going to take a receiver, and they're going to trade for AJ Brown. That's just my hot take. But
I feel like AJ Brown's not going to the Patriots.
That would be perfect for that. That like the Patriots, all they need is like a.
Why won't they just draft the guy, Jared? Like, why won't they just draft like a?
They suck at drafting receivers.
Because they're a young team and they have a bunch of young receivers. They need that veteran presence like Diggs was, but Diggs is obviously like on his way out.
Well,
a team needs a Devontae Adams. A team needs.
Do we think AJ Brown is not on his way out? Sorry, not to cut you off.
Well, I mean, he's like, what is he, like 29, 30? Yeah.
Well,
he's getting up there. Sure.
My argument is why, like, and the answer probably to this question is going to be because he's proven. Why don't you take a shot on one of these other guys with control?
Well, what's their pick? Do they have a first? Like 31?
31. But even if you trade up 6 or 7 spots,
I just feel like their track record with wide receivers at the end of the first, early second has been so bad. I feel like N'Keal Harry, Tyquan Thornton, Jalen Pope.
No, stop.
Like,
Stop, Alex.
Is this what we're
N'Keal Harry?
Right now?
Yeah.
There's no
What a
way.
name. What a name.
But they've also hit on some really good first round picks that aren't receivers as well.
Exactly.
Like
That's why.
or
like an offensive lineman.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's why it's probably more. They were, a Super Bowl team. I'm thinking they can compete this year. Get that veteran receiver, focus on.
They're gonna have
a different part of your team.
Though.
Yeah, as long
they're
as
gonna
Drake May's fine, they're
gonna
be a good team.
Man.
They'll still win like 10 games. Like they'll still probably.
Yeah, they probably will.
Division, but I don't know.
I mean, they could. It depends. Obviously.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna rattle off
Dolphins.
I'm gonna rattle off some players.
Ends up.
You guys tell me where you think they're gonna go. No pinning them to picks or whatever. It's okay if you don't have spots up. Just straight positional fit. Guy 1, Kenyon Sadiq, tight end from Oregon. Right, top tight end prospect. Where's he going?
Dude, I hate that.
I mean, that's just the most obvious, right?
No, I know. People have been saying that. I hate that idea, man. Their team needs so much. Still, like, I don't know. Their roster feels so thin. They need corner. Yeah. They need any secondary because they just let go of everybody in their secondary. Like, their defense needs help. 9 is just a prime spot to get your guy. Like, I don't know.
I feel like a tight end, Noah Gray could do that job, like they don't need.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. Like, you don't need the best prospect in the class to do a job at tight end. I don't know. Sadiq feels like a luxury pick for the Rams or the Panthers.
Yeah. So Panthers and Ravens are mine.
I love the Rams for him.
Well, okay, Rams.
I know they just spent.
That'd be crazy.
No, dude, it would not be that crazy.
I think they're good with Parkinson. I think they're fine there. Like, I don't think
they're fine, dude. They're fine there, but they're also fine everywhere.
They're playing with house money with that pick, though.
They could really go another cornerback, maybe. Like,
people think they're gonna take a wide receiver there. Like, I think that's kind of like. I know Devontae is obviously on his way out, but I feel like. Drafting a dude to be your wide receiver 3 for the whole season?
Sadiq would be kind of sick. What is he, a 4.39 40 or something? 4.4?
Yeah, exactly, dude. Their offense would be awesome.
That'd be incredible.
I mean, their offense is already awesome, but
can I this Ravens one you don't hear a lot about, and that's where I was thinking about it, and I was like, okay, well, right away, we know Isaiah Likely's gone, right? So you look at that offense too,
I
a spot
don't
there.
know.
You look at Mark Andrews. I mean, it's hard to say for Mark Andrews too. Like in the next 2 years, is he going to be on that team? Probably not. I think what also with Lamar, I think kind of what you saw with Andrews too, a lot of their success, whether in red zone or not, just having a reliable short eight target. I think Sadiq provides that, but also some verticality too. That would be really nice in that offense, especially with what you'd think Zay too building around. So I don't know. I think it'd be a pretty intriguing bit.
Yeah, I don't hate it. He definitely kind of feels like that Isaiah Likely, the more athletic tight end role, where he can stretch the field a little bit. I don't know. I feel like for them, I just can't get over the fact they need an offensive lineman so bad.
Well, and that's the other piece where it's that's probably a more glaring need, right? So, yeah.
I feel so weird about Sadiq in this draft. Would it be that shocking if he fell to the late 20s?
That's what I'm saying though. There's always that talent. It comes before even a team that has a tight end. There's talent there that you can't let slide to the 20s, to the second round. Imagine if Loveland and Warren last year fell to the second round because no team needed a tight end. It's you don't need
Kyle
one,
Hamilton,
good enough to they're gonna help your team. Even if the Chiefs draft him, they're gonna go to him maybe more than Kelsey this year. I'm just saying he's gonna get usage. So,
well, also it's just tough because somebody has to get drafted in these positions.
yeah,
it sounds stupid, but today I was listening to a podcast and they were like, do you think over or under this many players at this position? And they were saying under for every single position. Who's going to get drafted then in the first round if every single pick is under, bro?
Silly.
Yeah.
What about, speaking of over-unders, 1.5 quarterbacks in the first round?
Under.
Dude, it better
be
under. It better be under.
Where's Ty Simpson going? That's the next one.
I swear to God, dude. Dude, people say the Cardinals at the beginning of the second round. Personally, I hate that because I don't think I'd draft Simpson there, but
you're not a Ty Simpson guy, right? So
I'm not. Okay,
you go.
I feel like first. I'm just pretty neutral on it. Everybody either thinks he's the worst quarterback ever or he should be a first round pick, and I'm I think he's all right, but I think he's a second or third round guy, not a end of the first into the early.
I heard what Jared was about to say, and my ears are perking up. Yeah, I don't know about at the pick 21, but okay. What worries me about Ty Simpson? 21. We've seen what he's got 13 career starts. I mean, I like guys with a lot of starts, but I like.
So you like Carson?
That's why you bought it. That's why you bought a Anthony Richardson card, right? Because he was proven a lot of starts.
Both no. I'm talking more of why I like Jane Daniels coming out, and then many did, and we even saw Drake May get a lot of starts. And Caleb, I mean, that whole class. I mean, those are obvious ones there, but what do they all have in common? They played a lot of college games. They got a lot of starts, a lot of reps. And Ty Simpson, that what he doesn't have going for him is quite frankly that not a lot of starts. The skills, although raw, I mean, one thing is I think he progressed. I think is just watching him, read a defense and whatnot too, and some of his games at Alabama, he had a lot of good promise there, but there are also still some of those, you see with inexperience. I'm just worried that, he's gonna go somewhere, and he probably has to sit a year. Is what I feel like is a general.
Like a JJ McCarthy merchant tholl? Is he benefit off of his team's success?
I think he's more talented than JJ though. Is kind of where I would go with that.
I kind of like that. JJ doesn't have the strongest arm, doesn't have great mechanics, can scoot a little bit.
Look at Jared. Yeah,
that's kind of fun.
On a roll here, huh?
Not a lot of experience. Well, I guess, yeah. I don't.
It'd be interesting where he goes. I mean, what is it? Sorry, Pittsburgh, Rams, Jets. What other teams have we?
Not
heard?
First, and I mean
Dolphins.
Not Rams. Obviously, first round.
No,
that would be
just saying, just general ones we've heard from a landing spot standpoint. Yeah. So, I'd be intrigued with Simpson. I want to see where he goes.
I would feel so terrible for him if he got put in a position where he was starting this year. That would be awful.
I mean, That's
why I like him at the end of the second and the third, because
Yeah.
Give him
I don't
some
think the
time.
Steelers would start in week 1 if they drafted him.
Well,
though. Even
no.
if Rodgers retires, I don't think they would.
Who are they? I mean, if Rodgers retires, who are they
Who do
starting?
they? Who don't they have?
Will Howard?
Can he start? Yeah.
He was a 7th round pick, wasn't he?
Rodgers has to make his
I don't
mind
know.
soon. Didn't he say before the draft? Right?
Rodgers is coming back. I have zero doubt in my mind.
Okay.
He's contemplating it for too long. You don't think about it that much, and then just say I'm done. Like he'll probably come back, especially with McCarthy too.
Bro, I knew after the last game he was coming back. I feel it, bro.
No, because he said in like interviews, he's like, "Yep, this might be it for me." Like he was saying that. He was like,
I
straight up.
see right through it for him.
Okay, Alex
He's
is
been
a
saying
Rodgers
that for like
whisperer.
4 years, bro.
Yeah.
I don't doubt it. No.
Lights turned down.
This year is his last year.
Oh, that's too bright. There we go.
You're
Yeah,
so bright.
I know.
All right, player 3, Jordan
Oh,
Tyson.
also for Ty Simpson, another thing I don't like about him, he doesn't really have the tools either. Like if I'm taking a chance at one of these quarterbacks, sue me. I'm taking a chance on Drew Aller. He's at least got tools.
You know I like Drew Aller. All right, that's
Like-
my other guy.
Like I know whatever people like Simpson's ability to read the field better, bro. If Simpson pans out, what is he, like a top fringe 20 quarterback,
play the
like
ceiling
20 to 25?
Yeah.
Well, no, I
Yeah.
know, but I'm just saying, like, top 20 to 25. What if Drew Aller pans out? Top 15, maybe?
Stud.
He's got an arm, bro.
Alex and I in Dynasty rookie drafts, there's going to be some bidding going on in that early
Nah,
mid
bro.
second. It's gonna get nasty.
Who's going to be the big fall of the draft? I know we haven't really fully talked about that, but like, who do you think is going to
I
be
like
the
that.
Shedeur Sanders of this
Ooh.
year?
Or the Will Levis.
Yeah. Is Pavia in the draft? Is he third?
Yes.
Because I feel like he could easily fall just because of his
Look,
attitude.
Jared-
No?
Bro,
Yeah.
he's not falling. Nobody's taking him, bro.
I mean, like he could be a day 3 guy. He could be.
Yeah, he's a 5th round pick, bro. Like, at like the best possible outcome, I feel like.
You think so?
Who
Okay.
is- Well, I
He's
mean,
falling.
Ty Simpson's going to be probably the guy who really fits that early.
But, like, he's
who's
not
mocked early.
falling.
But he's mocked the first round,
Nobody's-
and he probably won't go in the first round. Or he
Who's
might
mocking
not.
him in the
yeah.
first round, though? Like,
I've seen him mocked.
I've seen
I'd say
mocks.
really?
I've
pretty
seen mocks
heavily
of him to
mocked in the
Pittsburgh.
first.
That's why I'm saying I've seen that in the first.
I mean, if people really think
personally
he's going in
don't.
the first, then yeah, he's falling out of the first. Sorry, like,
Yeah, Jared. That's obviously a polarizing example.
but like,
Yeah.
I don't feel like there's a guy like the Will Levis.
Well, Ruben Bain, guys, is going to be one with.
Yeah,
with
no,
some ongoing-
I'm so confused what's going on with Bain. Like at the beginning of draft talks, it was he's for sure going second in my mind. Like that's all I could think. And then the combine came around. I was like, okay, maybe Reese is going second, Bain top 4. Now people are mocking him at like 12 to the Cowboys. Like what?
The same thing happened with what's his name like years ago. Was it not Evan Neal? Was it Neal? It was someone that was like projected like top 5 for like months up until the draft, and he went like I think it was like because of health problems. I forgot who it was. He ended up going like 2nd round or 3rd round or something.
But Bain doesn't have health problems. I'm so confused.
Yeah, it's a unique one. I don't know. I mean,
The short arm syndrome.
I feel like Bain is going to go in the top 12. I mean, like,
Dude, Bain is going to be such a beast if you can. Dude, if the Cowboys get him, I'm going to be so pissed.
they're going to
Dude.
like that's a discount.
Dude, the Cowboys would have smashed the draft if they get Ruben Bain at 12.
What about like the Bengals? At
Or the
10?
Bengals, they're going to make the wrong
He did a pro
choice.
day with them. Or, I said pro day. He did
Yeah.
a visit with them. Yeah. So
Yeah.
obviously an option. Okay, I want to get back to Jordan Tyson though. Where do we think he's going to go? Alex is a big fan
Top
of Jordan
20.
Tyson.
I love Jordan
It's in the top
Tyson,
Top 15,
man.
maybe.
Let's throw some teams out there though. Let's spark it.
Buccaneers. Buccaneers is a big one for me.
Ooh.
I think personally, I'm just
What?
I'm just expecting like 5 receivers in the top 15, which is like not going to happen probably. But
Build
like,
No,
don't
5 in the top 15 is definitely not going to happen now.
they'll say
well,
they want to
I
see
mean
him do it again.
Lemon, Tate. You got maybe Tyson, maybe Boston. There's some that are there that You could see all 4 of those there going top 15.
No. If somebody
No.
took Boston in the top 15, that would be insane.
That'd be insane.
Somebody would need to destroy that GM.
I've seen crazier things happen.
Concepcion, I think, would go before.
Cooper's going to go before both of them, I think.
I would agree. I could see 5 in the top 25.
Oh,
I could see
7 in the top 25.
No.
I mean,
how many
first-round
first-round receivers do you think? How many first-round receivers?
Like 6, maybe. 5 is probably what
I'd
saying.
say between 5 or 6.
Really? Okay.
Jared, there's so many defensive guys.
I'd say there's going to be 5 for sure,
and
somebody's going to reach at the end.
So much. Yeah, this is probably the biggest receiver talent I've seen in a draft in a long time.
Bro.
Like, you always have the top heavy, like the Marvin Harrison Jr. You have him, and it's like, okay, he's going top 5, but then who's next? You have your 20th pick, you have your 30th pick, then you're in the second round. This is all right, who's the best receiver? Okay, it's Tate. Okay, cool. Then who's going second?
There's not a clear front runner this year, I'd say, from a receiver standpoint, but
Yeah.
I wouldn't say it makes it. I mean, it's not. I wouldn't say it's a deep class from a receiver standpoint. I'd say there's some good. There's great players out of it they're gonna be, but I don't know. I'd say beyond those 6 guys, I really don't. I don't foresee it as this incredible wide receiver U class. But
maybe I'm just looking at the first round and seeing, 6.
It's a good first round of receivers, though. It is.
Tyson to me feels like a Mike McDaniels guy, by the way. On the Chargers,
Why did you guys hate my Buccaneers pick? Why'd you hate my Buccaneers pick? Is that too early?
No,
I just don't know if they're going with wide. But I guess they did lose Mike Evans and Godwin's. Well, yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking more about it while Jared was talking, or when
I'm so sorry.
And I was
I don't know. You lose guys. You have
polarizing one, but
Jared, I'm sorry.
It might not be Tyson, but I'm thinking.
I like it, Jared.
I really hope it's not the Jets. So remember, I'm the Garrett Wilson.
The Jets
guy.
are gonna ruin somebody. I just
So I love Garrett Wilson so much that I need him not to
I don't want
get
anybody to go there.
Competition. I need
Hear me
him
out.
to stay.
Caleb Downs falls to 16.
I'd be shocked. That'd be
shot. Although there was some weird stuff about his medicals. Some weird random stuff.
Pittsburgh for Tyson would be cool, interesting.
I don't think he's
if somehow if he fell to 23 to Philly, or if they trade up, that'd be a cool.
I think Tyson. Somebody's gonna trade up for Tyson. They're gonna see
that's for Philly.
They're gonna see Lemon and Tate go.
Yep, always the run.
My thoughts, and then they're gonna be like, "Hey Jets, how would you like another pick?"
We talk about
the Chargers.
We talk about the wrong receivers. Once one goes, and that's where when Jared brings up these guys could go earlier than we think. He's not terribly off because we've seen it in years. I just remember. I think Chris Olave. I think something Saints traded up for. We saw that once one goes, there's this run that'll just start. It might not be the first guy, but it's once that second guy goes sometimes. So in this case, I think it's gonna be Lemon. So once Lemon goes, it's gonna be we gotta get up for Tyson. Then it's we didn't get Tyson. We're pivoting to Cooper. Oh, and now we're going to get Concepcion. So maybe, but it'll be a fun storyline to follow. So
I'm just hearing a lot of receiver names, and we're still talking first round here, and I'm like, we might get to 7. We might, there might be a lot that.
I'm sorry. I mean, maybe I shouldn't say no, but I don't know. I think Boston is where we're I think Boston's and Concepcion are kind of reaches in the first still.
Okay.
They're going to be towards the end of the first.
I
don't know.
I mean, unless the end is Chiefs wide receiver, Dolphins wide receiver, and then the Patriots or the Seahawks are wide receiver.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
they're 7 right there. Bang.
Do you think? Well, one of the things I was looking at too. Obviously, we'll need to see more landing spots too. But I'm I've been looking at even just mock dynasty rookie drafts, whatever, or even just what ADP looks like right now. Obviously, it's garbage right now from the grand scheme of landing spots and stuff. I still look at it. I'm that guy. I'm I've been just like thinking about the orders too. Like I'm like, I still feel like it's gonna go Love. It's gotta be Love and Tate. Like in that, like those are the first two, and then like Mendoza's interesting in like super flex too. I don't know where Mendoza from a 6-point standpoint. I've seen that he should go at 2, but also I've seen like I could easily see some drafts where he goes at like 4.
I mean, if you're picking in the top 2 of Dynasty, you probably need a quarterback, and you should probably take Mendoza.
If I have 1 and
Early
2,
draft.
101 and 102, I'm taking the 2 you said. I'm taking Love and Mendoza. I wouldn't take Tate. I mean, for my team personally, just because I need everything.
Well, yeah, I guess it depends on
and a
needs,
quarterback
so
can lead your
shouldn't-
team more than a receiver. So,
But if there's a team that doesn't need quarterback picking at 2, it's like it feels.
Yeah,
weird.
no, if you don't need a quarterback at 2, like if you got super lucky and somebody who was
Love and
terrible traded you your first round pick,
Yeah.
and ended up being second, and they don't have a quarterback, but you have like 6 quarterbacks. Yeah, it would probably be really nice to have that pick and be able to pick any wide receiver that you want. Having to take Mendoza, but
I think if somebody ended up,
I don't
in that
know how that
situation,
could even possibly happen.
that would
I
never
think
happen.
They
That
should
would never
have to.
happen.
They should trade the pick back to the person for King's ransom.
No, I think they should trade it back for the person and be nice and be like, hey, we'll take AJ Brown back because we know we gypped you the beginning of the trade because you were being. Never mind.
Oh.
Just stop there.
Oh, don't worry.
No,
Remember when
I'm
I was
seriously
I was
going-
drinking and I accidentally accepted the Tom Brady trade and Drew had a poll and everyone made it a huge deal.
Yep.
It's like I just wanted my first round pick back, right?
Yeah.
That's all I wanted.
No, I
He
want
was
to
like,
bring up that point too, though. In all
did it.
seriousness, just because I wonder, like, what if somebody like there's gonna be people who are like really cold on Mendoza. I'm just curious, like where Mendoza goes in drafts is gonna be interesting. I think similar to be like right how Travis Hunter where he went.
Well, I got to see his landing spot first, Drew.
Well, we know where Mendoza.
Travis Hunter was the worst.
What a bust pick.
ever. I knew that was gonna happen, bro. There was no way I was trusting a 2-way player in Dynasty. People were like, "Oh no, just take him. He's so talented at wide receiver.
I took him.
He's such a better corner."
I took him at the end of the. I got him like late first, early second, and I'm still like that's fine value for what I got. People drafted on 1-3.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like people were like, just trust. He's gonna be so good.
So, yeah,
No, he's
and the
not.
report came out just for those listening who would be like, "What are you guys talking about?" Report came out earlier this week that sounds like he's going to be primarily a full-time corner in 2026, 2027. So, for those who are wondering, there you go. Exciting, right?
Tragic.
The other one for me is Jonah Coleman. We didn't really talk about Jonah Coleman for running backs. So he's from the university. He's at University of Washington. Here's my theory. I think he goes to Seattle. I think it'd be cool, back in that area, back into the first. You take a running back there. I don't think he's going to go any earlier.
Wait, you think Jonah Coleman's going to go in the first round?
Well, I'm saying last pick, early second. He'll be a second rounder at least.
You said Seattle, which is the first round. I mean,
yeah, well, at 32.
Are you sure? Bro, I don't. Jonah Coleman could fall to the third round. I feel like.
I think he'll be. I'm not
gonna lie to you. I know nothing about like any other running back in this draft, to be honest, besides Love. So.
Jadarian
Price is going to go in the first round. Do you think? Maybe I'll start with this. Is there only one first round running back?
Yeah, it's.
Okay.
I mean, okay. I could see somebody I guess I could see somebody reaching for Price. I don't know why you would do it. Like,
you got to get him for the right price.
The drop off after Love, I feel like you could just take whatever.
I prefer Coleman to Price now. Which, if you asked me a month ago, I would have said the other way.
No, I strongly disagree.
I'd
rather have Mike Washington.
Price is a ball carrier,
and probably both of them.
That's what running backs do is they carry the ball.
No, Jared, he's got a fumbling problem. If you didn't know.
Oh,
yeah. He had fumbles in college. It was an issue, and I don't know. I don't.
Drew loves a fumbling running back, though. Drew loves James Cook. Drew loves a fumbling running back.
I'm the Rachaad White guy too. So just. But I trade those guys off. Once they show me that they fumble. And look, I had more. They gave me the warning signs in college. I still took them, and then I shipped them off. But I got Sam Darnold.
Not James Cook, but James Cook is good. He can fight through the fumbling problem.
I know.
Sam
I got
Darnold's
Jared's
good.
guy. Jared,
Yeah.
Sam Darnold, you, me, we do a trade. Give you Darnold.
For a
I
second.
don't know.
Don't do it. Don't do it, Jared. It's just not
Jared,
worth it.
we'll take
He's
it
gonna
off.
Want a
ask for
second
your
or what?
entire team,
That's it.
and then
I'll
he's
do it for
gonna
a
make you
second.
feel bad
I'll
Throw
about
in a
it.
fourth if you want me to, and like 50
You know, how many
fab,
fourths are we talking, Jared?
Like 3, maybe. If that's
Give him Dante
what you-
Thornton too.
Oh, now,
I'll even throw in like a Jalen Hyatt kind of guy.
Ooh.
You know,
You know, Jared, I know
Jalen,
Kenneth
I
Gainwell
love
means a
that.
lot to you, so I know he's out. You can't touch him. He's not for sale.
Yeah. No.
Not for trade.
I'm gonna be low key
try-
good in your league this year, Drew. Or not your league. I'm gonna be terrible in your league. In Zach's league, I'll be okay.
By the way, Zach still hasn't filled up his league yet.
Oh, awesome.
I know, Drew, in your league, I might have like the worst team you have ever seen. Like,
You at least have the
In a
1-1,
league.
Jared.
yeah, I do. I'll get a good running back, sure, but I have no
Yeah.
quarterback. I think I'm starting Jameis Winston this year. Like, I
Sure.
don't have a quarterback.
Jared, I
Like-
hate to say it, you're in a better spot than me. I still don't have my first round pick next year, I don't think.
Do you see my team? I started Kareem Hunt and
I-
Pacheco. That was
No,
my
I
two
know
running
your
backs.
team. Your team is worse than my team for this season, but you're in a better spot than me because you have your pick. I don't have my
Alex,
pick.
you
on
took
it.
some
yeah.
swings.
Okay.
Screw you,
I think I have
Drew,
the
shut up.
107 too. I have the 101 and the 107.
You're the worst person to trade with ever. I knew I shouldn't have done it, but I was like, dude, my team is good. If I just make it better, and it was good. Yeah, and then
Did you
everybody
trade Brown
got
again
hit.
or not yet?
I mean, I would try, but like everybody's just gonna try to lowball me. I'm waiting till he gets traded.
Fair. I tried to buy Devontae Smith.
It's like Zach's trying to lowball me on somebody. I don't remember who, but Zach was trying to lowball
you guys
me.
always make fun of me. Zach is the worst lowballer. Like, I mean,
No,
like,
he's- no, I can make a fair trade with Zach. I literally cannot make a fair trade with you.
Zach
It's
is a
impossible.
terrible
Drew,
lowballer.
you made me feel awful because I wouldn't give up
Yep.
Gainwell for third,
Yep.
and you're like, "Oh, I thought that was pretty fair," no? And then you
What?
ignored me for like a day.
No, I did not ignore you
He's
for a
like,
day. I talked to you that night.
Well,
Pretty sure I drove
ignored me,
home.
and then you texted me like 2 hours later, and you're like,
Yep.
Oh, I
thought
was
it
watching the
fair.
game.
I don't know."
Preach, Jared.
Yeah.
Over,
So
but
maybe
listen, over
he's
Kenneth
you're-
Gainwell.
You're not hard to trade with, but like if I don't
No,
accept
you're
your trade-
impossible to trade with.
well, it's got to be on
I
his
get
terms. I'm
trades
saying
done.
it's
Yeah, it's on his.
if it's on
terms.
his terms,
Jared,
it's okay. Yeah.
Jared, we should make our own alliance.
All right.
we should,
An
we should.
anti-trade with Drew Alliance is going to start in
No,
every
we
Yeah.
should just make
I've
you
had
feel
that on my
horrible
own
and play
mind.
mental warfare with you.
Yeah. I want to say no
Just
to
a
Drew
call.
on any trade request and not feel awful about it. But it's impossible.
no,
Like, he
Jared can
always
just
makes
map
you
it
feel
to
awful.
auto decline.
He's
That'd
like,
be
"What do you
funny if
mean?
you could make like a rule.
That would
of
make
it,
your team so much
auto-decline.
better. Look,
Yeah.
like he always just whatever.
Then you tell him about the trade calculation. He's like, no, that doesn't mean nothing. That doesn't mean anything.
Oh, no. I've sent the trade calculation because I've been told people it's a
Or
bad
if it's
trade.
in your
where it's
favor.
me losing
Yeah.
by 3,000, and I've been told it's a bad trade.
I wish you would ever give me one where you're losing by 3,000.
No, okay. To
That's
be fair,
literally
this was-
never happened.
I tried to trade
Yeah.
Kyler and 2 firsts for Bijan, first year, and it was a plus 3,000 swing.
Oh,
This
I
was
traded
nice.
you Kyler and 2 firsts for Anthony Richardson, didn't I?
all right. Yes, that did happen.
On draft
To be
night.
fair, though, you initiated that. To be fair,
Dude,
Yeah,
I
did.
so should have initiated with Jared when I had the chance. And I could have gotten Patrick Mahomes from him for Anthony Richardson.
Jared did fleece me though. You want to hear fleece, guys? Right before the season last year, I traded Jared Alec Pierce for a third. Jared
he
Fleece.
did.
Fleece.
I mean, if there's
Scammer.
Colts coming my way, you tried trading me Tyler Warren too, and I was like, I'm not doing this again. I'm not
Yeah.
going to have Pittman, Pierce, Richardson,
Hey,
Adonai
Pittman's
Mitchell,
gone
and
now. We can
Warren
do
on
it
my
now.
team.
Yeah, but
And
what about
Josh
Jelani
Allen.
Woods?
I'm not having all that. Yeah.
I did
I
send
Jelani
Jelani
Woods.
for a
I think I just
third.
dropped Jelani Woods. Last
I
year.
sent you for a third. I
Yeah.
tried.
I miss Kylan Granson as a Colt. He was
Yeah.
a dog.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah.
Just a lot of names around a lot. No, it's fun. But all right.
Draft.
What?
Back to draft, I guess.
Yeah, we got a few minutes here. Before we wrap up. I don't know. I really didn't have any other big Alex guy big talking points you wanted to hit on any prospects.
Let me take a look.
This mock draft I have does have Jadarian Price to the Seahawks. So
he's the only other guy I could see getting possibly drafted in the first, but there's just no way. That's like you draft him in the first because you think he was he was good, but he was stuck behind the best running back in the class, and you think anywhere else he would have been.
I think this one is actually like NFL's official mock draft. That just came out like yesterday.
Seattle's got to get one of the top 5 guys at RB.
I mean, they don't have to.
Well,
but yeah, Zach Charbonnet
is.
I hate Zack Charbonnet, by the way. So yeah.
Well, he's coming off.
I think they should.
I hate that.
He's also just not good. He just wasn't good. But yeah, no.
He's a solid NFL.
No,
I haven't met a single guy that actually thinks Zach Charbonnet is a good player.
I think he's a solid player. He's gonna get.
He's the best worst 1 yard merchant of all time.
He's got pretty good yards per carry metrics. I mean, he's solid.
He's like Bijan if he was weaker, slower, less agile. He's just.
You know who I really like to him upset?
Right there.
It's never gonna pan out now. Tajay Spears. That's a sad one.
Dude, I love Tajay Spears too. He's so
over,
shifty.
Man. Alex, it's over, man.
He's been there since he's been there, right?
Dude, Tony Pollard's getting traded to the Seahawks. Boom. Tajay Spears receiving back.
Oh my gosh!
For some reason, even though Jeremiah Love's just way better, but
now we're talking.
2 running back set. Boom.
With Dable.
Yeah.
Even better.
The old Matt LaFleur.
You guys are ignoring the fact that a 3-yard run on first down is the end of the drive because incomplete punt. There's nothing there. So.
Hey, our boy Ward, big year.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm ready. Titans are going to win 7 games this year.
7.
Fourth place team.
Come on, Alex. Come on. You were with me. You got to be with me.
I don't know what their schedule is, but yeah.
Last place schedule. That's all you need to know.
Got last
Whenever we're talking
schedule,
about teams
for
that
sure,
we're going to go 1-5 in the division because I know the Colts are going to drop a game somehow.
The awesome thing is every team that has a last place schedule, if we all say they have a last place schedule for it, they will cannibalize each other, but screw it. They have a last place schedule.
I know, that's my problem. I say last place.
Yeah, I know. That's what I've been doing too. I've been like,
I love it.
Like, sneaky, like this team has a last place schedule. Every team that has a last place schedule has one of them has to lose.
Look, yeah. Like the Raiders had a last place schedule last year.
It's like, the Raiders play the Dolphins this year. That's an easy win. Oh, well, the Dolphins play the Raiders this year.
It's an easy win. Dolphins win 4 games.
If they just all agree to tie those games, they'll have decent records.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think the Dolphins actually won 8 games last year, didn't they? Or 7 games. They have a 3rd place. So they won't have the easiest schedule.
That's why their win thing is 3.5. Their win line was
and the Jets will probably have a 4.5 or so.
I actually think that's spot on, Jared. I think it was a 4.5. Yeah.
Yeah, they have an easier schedule.
Over
4.5. You think they go 4-13?
Bro, the Jets are gonna go 2 and they're winning 2 games, bro. They're gonna win 2 fucking games.
Packers are winning. Crazy.
Dude, they're terrible.
Yeah, I know.
Colts are winning.
They'll go 9-8 again, or probably 9-8.
5 wins looks good on them.
Okay.
7 wins.
Whatever. It's 9-8 or 8-9. That's just what it's going to be.
And then they're going to fire the coach and back to the drawing board.
Yeah.
Jeff Saturday, here we go.
Fire Ballard.
Phillip Rivers. Nope.
Staken.
Get in there, interim coach.
Call up Andrew Luck one more time just to make sure he's not coming back.
Jared, can we just little Colts talk here? Are the Colts in purgatory, NFL purgatory right now? Or are they just
they've been since Tyler Goodson. Since Tyler Goodson dropped.
When do you just rebuild?
I think they're trying to slowly rebuild, but they're also sticking to Daniel Jones, and they're sticking to some veterans that they have.
You guys were just saying too, so maybe I sound delusional saying this.
Well, they also traded for Sauce too.
Yeah, that was their all-in play, and it's you can't rebuild if you trade your
Wooden.
Can't do it now. That Sauce trade feels like a setback one, but
Well, that's why we're trading Kenny Moore. That is the reason why we're looking for a trade there.
I guess you probably can't. You got to commit to this year. You probably can't
And you guys
rebuild
got
now for
Cam
another 2
Taylor
years.
Britt too, so.
Got Britt. We
just-
still
you
have
guys are
Bynum.
all right, you guys are fine at defensive back. You're like a safety in
Oh,
there.
we're fine there. 100% fine there. Our
Yeah, a
linebackers
safety and
are
a
okay.
linebacker.
Your linebackers are mid. They're really not good.
Well, I mean,
Latu is fun. I like him.
honestly, like, who else do we even have? I mean, because you guys took Zaire. I mean, he didn't even really start last year. EJ Speed is gone.
But you have Kobe Wooden now. That's awesome.
Yeah, like
he wins
He's
you
good.
games. He's a terrible.
Do we still have
defensive lineman
Jermaine
for
Pratt?
us.
Is he still on our team? Jermaine
Nope.
Pratt? Is he
You have Akeem Davis Gaither and Austin
Gaither,
Ajiaki. I don't know who these guys even are.
New guys. Yeah.
Look,
That's
they're
what I'm
going to
saying,
get some
I couldn't
rookies.
tell you.
Yeah.
Bring
You guys
some
We're
are
guys.
going
gonna
linebacker.
Nail
I'm
CJ Allen,
guessing.
and you're gonna trade up for CJ Allen in the first. Bang.
That'd be nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd be
I'd do
so
what
mad
I
for
do.
my quarterback in the third.
You guys need a wide receiver kind of too.
Do
That
we
was what I was
though? I mean, Pierce. We have Downs as our 2, which
Pierce Downs, Westbrook, Akine. That's what you want to rock.
well, Warren's there. That's why it's like the Chiefs got away with having
Putting
Kelsey.
3 receiver
so we don't
sets,
need-
Jared.
Yeah, I could see
Trust us
Downs
as Packer
being more
fans.
of
You need a
a.
third receiver.
I know, but I could see Downs coming out of the slot and being more of like an all-time wide receiver too. You know,
Do you know what
like
Alex's? Yeah, Alex's face when Bo Melton was out as a receiver.
Dude, I
Bo
will
Melton's
give you.
gonna be a
I
starter
will
this year.
give you
What are
Bo
you talking
Melton.
about?
I'll give you Bo Melton and take some of your cap space if I'm the Packers. Like I
Bo
don't
Melton's
care.
gonna be a starter this year. He'll be like a wide receiver 3.
No, they're
It's
they're
not,
gonna.
bro. Matthew Golden.
Oh, you got Watson, you got Golden, and then who was your 3? Exactly. Bo Melton.
Dude, it's not Bo Melton.
Is it Jaden Reed?
That'd make more sense.
Would you
Yeah.
say? Sorry.
He's a slot. He's a Jane Reed
Jane
slot.
Reed.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Oh yeah. Duh. Oh my God, that feels stupid for not remembering he exists.
Yeah.
He's
I
gotta
mean,
be
he won't after. He won't after this year. He's gonna
Where
get traded.
we're letting him walk. I can't believe
Oh,
how
yeah,
much.
we're-
It's just crazy how the NFL works. 2 years ago, 3 years ago, you would have, especially after his big first year, you would have been, he's going to get extended and he was a smash out of Michigan State.
Yeah.
But now it's he's
We're gonna have
just
to
walk and go through.
slam receiver in the draft too.
Yeah, no, Packers are definitely going to get
A3,
get some
we're gonna
mouthful
go
on-
running back, receiver, defensive tackle.
which I like. I
Do what
think
the
my other
Texans
hot
did
take
last
is
year, just stack receivers.
this could be Jacobs last year at the team. Honestly, is probably how I see it too.
I wish last year was his last year. Sorry.
I kind of do too.
Okay, you guys hype him up all year, saying he's like a top 5 back, and I
He had an overrated year, Jared.
out of here.
The numbers don't.
The overrated year, he was just bad, dude. Like, the thing is I feel bad because our offensive line was terrible, and I feel like that
He
doesn't
had some
help.
injuries in there
But
too.
he was, he just looked so slow out there. So I'm hoping it
I feel
was
like it's
injury.
a cop-out, though.
What do you mean?
I don't know.
I don't.
Like, I just feel like you look back after the year, like, oh, was he really that good? No, he was. But when
No,
you're
I
watching,
thought
you're like, oh, this guy's pretty good.
I thought every week he looked bad. He had like no explosive runs last year, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm hoping it was just injuries and that was the problem. But like, everything looked so bad when we ran the ball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. Any other topics before we wrap up? Good. All right, Jared, Brewer score.
1-0 in the 7th.
We're gonna lose again.
Are we
We have
winning?
2 hits.
No,
No,
it was a year fee. It was a
course
year
not.
fee, Jared. Or sorry,
It was a
Alex.
year fee. Yeah.
Just wait
Let's do
till Angel Zerpa becomes our closer, baby.
Well, Dylan Cease is out of the game now, but he's been shutting them down.
I would prefer some more
6
Easton
innings.
McGee. What the hell is
Anyone.
he?
Like, name one bullpen arm. That's good.
Angel Zerpa.
He's
He's
a
been that
5
good.
ERA. What?
He's
been
good, bro.
pretty
I
bad.
promise.
Our best arm right now out of the bullpen
No, you know what
might
the
be like
problem is?
Ashby. and that's not
Dude,
good.
no.
Like,
Oh my god.
that's
The
what I'm telling
problem
you.
is,
Grant Anderson, terrible. McGill, awful.
Yeah.
Uribe, not good. Zerpa, terrible.
no,
Like who else? Woodford, not good.
Zerpa's just
Woodford-
unlucky.
Hall.
Hey, my boy
Woodford's
Woodford's been
okay.
solid.
Woodford's been okay.
Nah, dude.
It's
It's because we didn't take advantage of what
Like-
we could have done. We had to get rid of all of our bullpen arms because we abused them last year. So now they're all pitching
Yeah.
bad this year. You have to just wipe the floor. You have to get rid of them while their value's high. Like
Logan
I just-
Henderson.
we
Yeah,
knew
he
the
was
path
best.
that we didn't get rid of them.
When Zastryzny comes back, maybe he's good. Like I don't
He got
know
transferred to
where
60
we
day,
go.
Jared. Jared, he got transferred to
Oh,
the
of course
60
he
day
did.
IL,
Of
man.
course he did.
It's over.
Yeah, of
It's
course.
over.
So who
Our
do we
best
have? You know who would be really nice right now? Someone like Nick Mears. He'd be an awesome arm in the bullpen right now. But no, we traded him. We traded him for who?
Yeah, but
Oh,
he got
Zerpa.
abused
Oh, and
last year.
Collins.
That's what I mean.
And Drew Collins is gone now,
Okay.
too.
Yeah, crazy. Like we have nobody in that bullpen. I
don't
trust
know.
DL
Logan.
Hall and Ashby more than
Brandon
anyone else in that bullpen.
Sproat.
Terrible. Like everyone's so
Walker
bad.
Chins.
Even
Dude,
Murphy
I
said
was
last
so
night after the
angry
game.
watching Brandon Sproat in his
Dude.
first game.
Murphy's post game. He's like, McGill didn't earn that anymore. Like that's open for anyone to have that start that closing spot. But then
He
again,
said
who are
nicer,
we going to
but
put
yeah.
back there?
DL
He's
Hall.
like, but like, Murphy's like, well, who's throwing good back there? Like who are we going to put there instead? We just don't have anyone right now that's
Easy,
proving it.
because he's kind of right.
Yeah, no.
There's nobody. There's not a single arm. I'd say Uribe is the second best. But like even he's been shaky. Like he hasn't been good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't know. It's
it's
really hard.
Also, it's really hard to watch Gary Sanchez play first base. He's been awesome at the
First base,
plate,
yes.
but my God, please somebody stop
I know.
fielding
Being at
him.
both
About Kyle
being at those
Harrison.
games.
Dude, Kyle Harrison's so good too.
Chucked it at his knee.
Yeah, being there was insane because you could just it was.
Kyle Harrison POV.
You know what I think we should do? The Brewers' best chance to win games is to go from like Chad Patrick for 1 through 6. Then you bring in Logan Henderson for 7 through 8, and then like just get lucky with a Uribe or something.
That's what it felt like we were doing in the playoffs, dude.
Well,
It's
yeah,
like
you need something.
Ashby
like that.
starts
Tobias
every game.
Myers. Boom.
Yeah.
Tobias Myers is gone. Rest
Yeah,
in
Myers.
peace.
Tobias Myers would be really nice right now, wouldn't he?
Yeah, he would be.
Yeah.
Dude,
hmm
it's so sad.
hard.
We should have
What
just
about-
got rid of
We have nobody.
everybody.
What about the
Yeah.
all the moves? You guys like seeing Lockridge every game or nah? He played. He made some
Get
plays.
the following players need to leave our team: Joey Ortiz, Renhefo.
Okay.
Greg Jones
hold
is
on.
up too.
Okay, yeah. Ortiz is awful at the plate. I don't care how much
Okay, but
credit you give
no.
him.
I know.
He's great
that
value.
No.
Orlando
I
Arcia.
know
Okay.
Ortiz has been horrible at the plate, and my brother has been telling me for like a week now we need to call up Cooper Pratt or Jet Williams. They're both hitting also terribly in
Yeah, I
AAA.
know.
What are we gonna
Next
do?
best
Like,
option is Andrew Fisher, probably, and even that, he's not even.
can't
in
play
AAA.
And he's in Appleton.
I know. That's the thing. But
we're calling up
you
Made,
can't
like
tell
that's
me-
what our best bet is, and he's in AA. Like,
he's
what?
guys-
not coming up. No.
Guys, we call up Greg Jones, bro. 0.1 WAR for his career.
Greg Jones. That's who we're calling on.
Greg Jones is
143
gonna be a
average.
dog, dude.
16 games into the season, we're calling up a guy named Greg Jones.
Let's wait till
What are we
Akil
doing?
Badur.
It reminds
comes
me of like
back.
Ryan Healy in that lineup where he was
Yeah,
in that
like,
playoff game.
Get Matos off our team. Get Renhefo off our team. Get
Oh,
David
Renhefo's so
Hamilton
bad.
off our team. Get Ortiz off our team. Like I don't know anyone that's like even like
No,
Lockridge.
dude, we
Lockridge
can't-
had a
we-
good hit last game, but like he's not a solid starter on this team. Like they're just not good.
No.
They're not.
It's obviously Sal Terang, Contreras, and Sal's
And all of
Virginia.
them-
missing
Bro, and Contreras and
Yelich,
Turang are gone
Vaughn,
after this
sure.
year, so
Not Contreras. We signed Contreras to extension, right? Didn't we? Like 2 years? Or no, he agreed to arbitration or something.
And then Terang, they
So
got to
another
extend.
year. Club option.
yeah, it's
Turang
not
is a
gonna
free
happen.
agent.
We're gonna trade William next in the offseason, is what I'm thinking.
But a lineup of Sal, Churio, Contreras, Yelich, Turang, Mitchell, Sanchez, Bowers.
Bowers
That's not
goes.
a bad
Sorry,
team.
I forgot my goat.
Yeah, that's not a bad team. But the point is that if any of those top players right now underperform, and the other injuries come into it, like we're putting Greg Jones in that spot. It's like that's not good. Like
the bottom of the order has so many holes right now. I mean, yes, you mentioned Ortiz being up in big moments.
I'd rather have Brent Suter at the plate than David Hamilton. Like I'd rather, like it's so
No, but
it's so hard
David-
to watch.
Dude, the only problem, David Hamilton actually brings base running value. So,
Yeah.
like,
He's quick,
at least he
so
brings
quick.
something.
Okay, Brewers baseball in the years past has been get on, advance, score.
Yeah, that's
Infield hits, walks, hit by pitch, bunting. That's what it's been. This last 8 games has been home run or nothing, and no bullpen.
dude. And look who their hitting
That is
coach
so
is.
Big Dan.
Yeah, and you wonder why it's
God.
like that, bro.
I know, but it's so bad. It's like if Bowers and Sanchez don't go deep, we might score 2 runs and we're giving up 8. Like,
Dude, I want to just see David Hamilton never swing the bat ever again. I want him to stand still
So-
at the plate.
The
full-time
game
pinch runner or
Saturday.
something. I don't know.
I felt bad. I try not to boo Brewers players, right? But like,
I want to boo all of them.
But
Murphy
Well-
called it out too last night.
Yeah.
The booing. He's like, I thought that was very disrespectful.
yeah, what I'm saying is I don't boo Brewers
Deserved.
players, but
Just kidding.
Luis Rengifo got the boos, so he got
Oh,
booed
no.
in
It
the
was such a bad at bat.
like on Saturday. Yeah, but no, I
No,
even going
last
back to
night.
Saturday.
Sorry, I know you're talking about Saturday. Sorry,
But
yeah.
because he struck out on 3 pitches, he got boozed before the at bat even started, and then he proceeds to strike
Is
out.
that the
on
Jesse
3 pitches.
Winker? The Jesse Winker of this year?
Dude, but like, I
Crazy.
get they're playing really bad, but also it's the beginning of the season. The Boo Birds
They're still
cannot be
500.
coming. Yeah, we cannot be having this bad of vibes this early in the season.
Yeah, vibes are bad.
I mean,
It's
we're
like-
without our 3 best players, like 3, almost
Yeah,
our
exactly,
top
but
2.
with- Demoralizing
And
the rest of
Priester's
the
out.
crew is not going to help.
Yeah,
Vibes need to be
Making them
repaired.
all hate their life is not going to make them hit better. I promise.
yeah. Well, DL Hall's in the game now, so
Okay.
Maybe he can hit
All
too.
right. Let's get out of here. Go watch the rest of the game. So
yeah.
All right,
But
that'll
we'll
wrap
just
it.
have to play All right.
appreciate
anyways.
hope you guys enjoyed our TED talk on our on that. Really good rants. But there you go.
Felt like a
Episode
therapy
193.
session.
All right, that'll wrap it. Zach Rausch, not Zach Rausch. Where is he? Not here. Jared Valleskey, Alex Trowbridge,
Bucky.
myself, Drew Skyberg here on this Wednesday night. Thank you all for listening to yet another episode of Drew's Sports Crew, the Journey Million, the perfect podcast for you.